Hey everybody, Adam with High Desert Hollow here. Welcome back to our kitchen remodel project. As you can kind of see by the wall behind me, we kind of got started into the demolition portion of this process. And what I've got put together for you is a short time-lapse video I put together of that process. After the time-lapse portion, we're going to kind of walk through and I'll show you kind of some of the fun stuff we found and kind of what our plan is moving forward from here. So stay with me and we'll kind of go through this kitchen. Apologize for the poor lighting. As you saw in the time-lapse footage, we lost the lights, the main lights in the kitchen in the demo process, and we haven't got the electrical done yet to replace it. So let's walk through this kitchen real quick. First of all, the first really cool thing I'm going to get out of that make shadow is I found the original chimney access, which is going to be important because this is right where we're going to put, I'll back up here. This is right where we're going to put the wood cook stove, is right there against that wall. So the chimney's in good shape, but to make sure we stay up to code and don't burn our house down, all that stuff, I'm going to still line it with a flue liner. That way we're good to go that way. The next kind of cool, interesting thing, let me get on the other side of this light. All I have is a halogen work light in here right now. This is the old, what I'm assuming is the original back door to the original house. We're in the first stage of remodel that happened years and years and years ago. Addition, I guess, not remodel. But before, it was used as a shelving unit. I don't know if we can get in there and you kind of see there's shelf brackets on that side and there's shelf brackets on that side. What I'm going to do is we're going to clean that up and possibly light it. We haven't decided for sure on that if we want some sort of accent lighting in there. But we're going to turn that into a cubby shelving system and go from there. Another big thing is you can kind of see we got these original, that's the original stone behind that mortar on the walls. And I was hoping it was going to be exposed, but they mortared over it and painted it and all that because we kind of wanted that stone look. What we're going to end up doing, so that way the wall is protected for the stove and stuff, and then to change the look, is we're going to go down and we're going to get some cultured stone and make it kind of match the look of the outside of the house on the inside of the house. So it's going to look like a rock wall on the inside. What we found there is that's an old window that they've turned into a shelving unit as well. I'm going to take and I'm going to redo that and make that into another kind of a curio cabinet, knick-knack type shelf. So Lucy and I can kind of show off some of the little trinkets and stuff that would go well with the facade of this kitchen when we're done. The doorway into our laundry room, back door, mudroom area, they kind of furred it out a little bit. So I think we're going to widen that back up and make it so that that doorway is a little bit bigger, so we can get stuff in and out just a little bit easier. Up here on top, on this other side, you could see that's the old original. That's where the window's at. And we're going to end up having to move cabinets around a little bit, but we're going to open that up so the window's open behind the stove. But we're going to have to shift the cabinets and change some stuff around there a little bit. But the other thing we're going to do is we're going to end up being able to put some insulation down in that space between the cabinets and the exterior wall. In the time lapse, you saw the ceiling. We actually wanted to do this anyways. It's a kind of an exposed beam look. Kind of more rustic. We're thinking it'll go really well with the rock wall. We're going to end up having can lights in that. We're going to probably put one can light in each square. We're thinking that'll give us plenty of light and coverage. The other nice thing about being able to redo all this electrical is where we got the solar panels in the battery bank. We're going to be able to, I'll have half the lights set up on the battery bank, and I'm going to have half the outlets in the kitchen on the battery bank, plus the fridge. That way if power ever goes out, we don't lose the power to the fridge. We can still charge cell phones, and we'll be able to cook and stuff in the kitchen because I'll have a little bit of lighting in here. With it all being LED lights when we're done, it's going to be very, very energy efficient and should be able to work really well for what we want to do.
A quick tour of the kitchen and where we're at and kind of what our plans are for the future with it. Stay tuned for more updates as they come out. But in the meantime, we're just here trying to live a more self-reliant life and promote modern homesteading. Adam with High Desert Hollow signing out.